Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. So this is for all the independent filmmakers out there because I found out something that blew my frickin' mind. Now, I work with a large amount of independent filmmakers because I write music for films, and I also work in the independent film industry as an actor as well. So I've got a little bit of experience with this, and I've noticed that a large amount of time filmmakers are making a loss on everything, right? And a lot of the time, even when films are being they're given to distribution companies, they're having to pay huge amounts of costs in terms of all of the different things that they've got to do in regards to distribution. So I'll give you an example. One of the videos that I've released a while back is How to Meow Like a Cat. This has got £70.78 in its total life, and it continues to earn money to this day. So this is one of my regular earners, and it always earns me money, and it is a very, very small video, and it's very, very pointless. This is very humiliating for me because I need to go through this in order to show you kind of what I'm doing, but I've got to show you things from my past, which is not nice. But anyway, so this goes to show that one video can earn a lot of money over time on YouTube. Now, this is not a common thing for me. This is one of the few videos I've got that does well. However, you're a filmmaker, you create high quality content. High quality content gives you two things which are really, really valuable. It gives you a higher amount of watch time than normal videos, and people are more likely to subscribe if you providing good quality content. So this is something that you definitely need to think about when considering whether or not to put your film on YouTube. And you're probably thinking, well, that video is like just over a minute long. So why would I put my film up? Because it's going to get a lot less views potentially, and this is just basically quick made content. Okay, well, here's the thing. Your film is not just one video. Your film is actually a huge amount of videos waiting to happen, and I'm going to get into that when I go through this. I'm just going to show you a couple of other things. So here's, for example, a film which I made a while back called Craigslist. Now, one of the things which is really, really interesting is it actually has really, really decent retention compared to all of my other films. So I learned a huge amount just by having this up here, and it's actually helped me improve my craft. I thought I'd share that with you just to show you that a full-length, well, it's a 45-minute film, can actually get your channel a lot of watch time, even if it's not high quality. And Craigslist is not a high quality film. It was a lot of fun to make. It was very hard to make, but we basically we didn't do too badly out of this one. But here's the thing. It's got decent views, it's got decent watch time, it's earning subscribers, and it's earning revenue. You are going to be getting a lot more than what I'm going to be getting when I've gone through all of this with you. I'm just using this to kind of show you where we're going with this. At the same time, we've got like Chan War: A Space Adventure, which is my crappy sci-fi series. As you notice, it's not nearly as good in terms of like audience retention, so I'm learning a lot in terms of what will keep an audience actually invested in something that I'm putting out there. So okay, let's break down how we're going to do this. So we're going to use our good friend WordPad. How boring is this, right? Okay, so is a film just one film? No, it's not. So here's what you're going to be doing. So upload of full film. Okay, I'm just going to increase that text size a little bit so it's easier for you to read. So upload of the full film. You're going to upload the film. Next, we're going to upload the film in several segments. Right? What's happening here? Each segment can link to the original film, and each links to each other. These segments are connected in a playlist. Right, so playlists on YouTube. This one's not done very well, this actual playlist, but playlist is where you can kind of throw all of your films together, and it will help increase your views. The analytics for this playlist are actually really poor, okay? But it's still important to have the playlist and to have it on your channel. It's really, really good because you can link it elsewhere and get people to look at different things. Anyway, moving back, okay? So let's say you break your film into 4 parts. How many films have you got now? You've now got 5 films online. So 5 films are now online. All link into each other, right? Now this is where things get interesting. There is a reason we're breaking down everything into these different parts. Now what you do is you have different tags and a slightly different description for each of these parts. So when you've got your original film, you've got a big description, you've got all of the information there, you've got all of the tags set out that you want to use, like you want people to search for, but then every single part that you've got has got a different set of tags that is linked with the film name in them, so that they basically will connect to each other in the via the playlist, and they'll connect to each other in the recommended videos. This is so that you can basically start appearing on different people's channels on YouTube, right? I really wish that I had been bothered to go through this many years back and actually function with this. But if you've got like 5 different parts and people can come in and see them from different angles, you have got a funnel, right? And this funnel will get people into watching the film. I'm going to get into how we're going to do the advertising side of it in a few minutes, but just bear with me for now. Okay, so you got the 5 films online, all interlinking. Great. Okay, what else can you have? Okay, so cast interviews, trailers, you can have documentaries, you can talk about different effects that you do and used in the film. All of these are small bites, and these can all link into your main film, your playlist, and everything else. So you're going to be setting it up in a way where it's going to be designed to drive traffic to those main videos, right? Now, when it comes down to it, this will increase the overall watch time of the channel, which will be growing in the background. Now, because you're producing high quality content, unlike my content, which is trash, right? It is absolute garbage, right? I'll show you how hot garbage can do, right? So this is my garbage channel, which I gave up on a while back. I got 14k views here. This channel never got anything. This is a video just here of me literally just holding a lens and talking about it with very few camera changes, right? 86k views, 18k views there, 3k views, right? All of my videos are absolute trash from this channel, 23k views, and yet somehow it's working, because I'm always producing film content, and this can be working for you as well. I might actually just push this channel up to get my subscribers maxed out, do a bit more on filmmaking and stuff, but it's like people do not generally like my absolute trash work on this channel. And the thing is, I was just starting out here, didn't really know what I was doing, but with me not knowing what I was doing, with a frickin' handlebar moustache and dyed blonde hair, I am still managing to get occasional views on the channel. Now, if I'd set it up properly, it would definitely be monetized by now. Okay, so that is just an example of you can do this better than me, right? You don't have a dodgy, like, porn star mustache, you know. You can do a much better job than me. So, anyway, so you can talk about different effects, and all of this is designed to funnel things, right? Now, in marketing, we've got funnels. Funnels are basically take person from A to B to C to D to E, all right? So what are we doing at the start? We're just publishing content. So publish content, connect content, share content. Right, so why are we thinking about cast interviews? Right, cast interviews are great. Casties will share them with their friends. It'll get your film out there, and people will be able to see it. This will increase your subscribers, your watch count. Your cast are really, really good people, and it's absolutely great to create really good sort of videos with them in, where they can really show themselves off, and they can put those out. They can even embed some of these in little show reels elsewhere, and you will get watch time and other things from that. Okay, so this is just the initial stages, so we're not even thinking about how we're going to do the advertising yet. In terms of like getting your content out there, you can also share it on Reddit when you've got a completed film. People are going to go to it, and there will be people who are cruel, but a lot of people will watch it through, give you feedback, and they will really, really appreciate it. You can also get them to check out your trailers and things like that. So if you've got a trailer for the film, you can also have that in there, linking to all your content, getting it out there. The trailer can go out to different places. Your main aim is to just put things out as much as possible and make as much get as many people coming into the channel as possible, because they will be interested in the films, they'll be interested in the equipment that you're using, there'll be people who are interested in all manner of different things, and the more effort that you're putting into this, the stronger it will grow and the faster it will go. And even if you're only earning a little bit of money out of it, especially at the start, don't be disheartened, because you can. It's like when I was going full pelt with one of my channels, I was getting a decent amount per month, which was quite nice, and over time it just builds up and builds up in the background. So the more content you're producing, the more you're actually able to it basically makes life a lot easier, because I've got money coming in every now and then from YouTube, which is great, and that's something that I wouldn't have if I was just focusing on either full on advertising or going with a producer, for example. Anyway, moving swiftly on. So how are we going to monetize this stuff? So first of all, there's YouTube monetization. I've got a rule with monetization, right? This is very, very simple. My rule with monetization is no in-video advertising. You do an advert at the beginning, you do an advert at the end. You do not want to interrupt the flow of somebody watching, because that's going to cut your overall watch time down, and you can't afford to do that. You're not going to get anything that you wouldn't get with that first advert. It's crazy to pelt people with adverts, and this is something that really pisses me off as a viewer. So it's something to definitely think about. So do an advert at the beginning and an advert right at the end of the video. That is it. Okay? How else can you make money? Affiliate marketing. My affiliate links haven't done very well in the past couple of months, but as you can probably see just here, I'm getting clicks through. I'm just not earning from these yet. You can put affiliate links up to all your different products. Like I like a mouse. I like my M90 mouse by Logitech, one of the best mice in the history of the world. So I am happy to use that as a ref link all the time. But anything that you can run as an affiliate service, you should be running on your channel. I don't advise recommending NordVPN or any VPNs to people. VPNs kind of, there's a lot that we as normies don't really know about them, but suffice to say they're not really useful for anything other than doing stuff which is kind of shady. So we want to avoid that kind of stuff. You don't want to be a shady person. So it's like, let's say you got like a camera lens or whatever. Once you got an Amazon associate account or an affiliate account with Amazon, you can basically put those camera lenses up and say, hey, we use this lens, we use this camera, this is our kit, we've got a tripod, all of that. Get your kit set up. You've got all of your little links that you get from items, and you can just put them all together, and then you can attach that in all of your film videos. Just bosh, 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 bosh. You'll get occasional clicks through, and heck, even if they don't buy the product, you can still make money when they go on and buy other things on Amazon. So it's really, really, really good to just do things like this. Even though I'm not making money at the moment, I've still got like 19 quid from like the past couple of years. I've only just got back into the affiliate thing because I want to make some videos on affiliate marketing, so I've actually been trying a little bit. But anyway, back to all of the sort of things. So when you've got it, you've got your affiliate marketing. So there we go. You can also do, for example, merch and DVD sales. You can actually, with like merchandising, there are some companies that you can actually partner with, and they will basically, I think Redbubble was one of them. I don't know if that's even still going, but you could basically put your posters on a shirt and sell them out. Why not just have one of those kind of accounts? Just do things on the real cheap end, and then they upfront the costs of everything. So the only time you ever have to pay for the production of the item is when the item has been sold through what you're actually doing. So how do we set up the video? So we've got the title, we've got the text, which follows that. We've got and what does the text contain? The text contains kit list. Let's do it like this. So basically, we've got links to main film and parts. That's going to be there. So for example, part 1, 2, 3, etc. To trailer, to playlist, to what's the other one? Yep, to trailer, to playlist, to cast interviews. Oh yeah, you have a separate cast interview playlist as well, right? So that you can just link to that and not drag people into the film immediately, so that people can actually go through and hear the things. If you actually split and segment it, so you've got your main film playlist and you've got all these other playlists that are associated and related, you can kind of link them together as well and create a gigantic web which will funnel people in over time. That's really, really useful. So cast interview playlist, you'll also want your kit list just to try and do that. Then you get tags different for each video but similar. All you need to do is keep the name of the film the same. That's fine. Okay, and you will be getting people in. This is how you're going to start building things, right? And it will help you over time. So what's the next thing? You do a pinned comment on the video and you feature all of this information. Oh yeah, if you've got your own website, you want to be like having playlists and everything linked on your site. I actually do this on my own website as well. So for example, if you want to watch my crappy sci-fi series, it's available like this. So I've got it set up, and views on that go back to my channel. So that's just set up as normal videos on the site. But I also go with like embeddable playlists, so you can access each of these different episodes like so. You can access all of the music that I've ever created like so. So it's like you can embed the playlists on your website as well. You might as well do it. It's really, really useful. Basically, it's really good to have a website, and if you have a store, you can do that. I've just got my free music, which anyone can use. Shameless self-plug there, but it's like all of this sort of stuff. It all goes out because I've designed it to go out to a different sort of place where you can acquire it on like Bandcamp. So it's like I've set it up in a way where it's going to generate me occasional income. I don't really care too much as long as the site pays for itself. I'm happy, you know. I'm not big on the whole money thing. I think it destroys people. But anyway, when it comes to like getting your stuff out there, if you start doing all of this stuff, all right, you're gonna do well, because if I can do well with my crap channel, my absolute crap channel, and yeah, as you see, not all of the videos are doing well, right? It's like I do some terrible things. One thing I've learned actually is that cheap cameras tend to do better than all of the most expensive things that I ever bought. So, you know, grab a couple of cheap cameras because they'll be good to get you start off. But it's like, so it's like this video, for example, 17k views, 77k views, and like next to it we've got 6.229 views, like 629 views. 187 videos. No one wants to see me; they just want to see the cameras. You know, but what I'm saying is that if you link these videos together, and I haven't done that in this case, right? I've done a really poor job of managing this channel, and if I can do this, then you can do a really good job. And the reason you can do a good job is because you're not like me leaping into this. You've got a little bit of knowledge on how things work now, and you can go out and listen to some of the best creators in the world. Alright, Mr. Beast is a really good person to listen to when it comes to how to get your content out there. My advice, share things on Reddit. It's like when it comes to like my channel, the thing that actually got me my watch time originally was actually Space Station 13, funnily enough. So Space Station 13. So yeah, it's like people come and they watch my Space Station 13 videos, and I put in so much time and energy recording these videos, but as you see, with enough of them all together, and they're all in bloody playlists together, they are all connecting up and doing well. And for all of these different things, all of these different kind of things, if you've got a load of videos that are all synchronized and connecting together, you're going to start steamrolling. It's kind of like a snowball going down a hill. You're just gathering momentum, gathering people. And the best thing to do is just keep working at it and keep getting it out there. Now, my channel doesn't make me a whole lot of money. Okay? It makes me sod all. But that is because I'm not really focused on that kind of thing. The way I see it is the majority of my life isn't YouTube. It's more a matter of I'm trying to kind of make sure that my company does well. I'm trying to make sure that my boss's company that he started up is doing well. There's a load of different things that I'm constantly focused on in life at the moment, so I haven't had time to really sit down and get to grips with it. But if you just do these basic things, right, to summarize, upload full film, upload the film in several segments, break the film into a few parts, put all the films down online, link them into each other, do cast interviews, trailers, documentaries, talk about effects. All of this is designed to funnel things. And the best part about doing documentaries, right, is they don't need to be big documentaries. They can be just documentaries on a certain technique that you use, documentaries on why you did things a certain way in a scene. Just pick a thing, make a quick video, put it up there, and link it up with different tags, link it all in together, and it will pick views up. It will gain momentum, and your channel will gain momentum. You will grow and you will get stronger, and you'll eventually earn money through the monetization. You might think, oh my god, I'm only earning a couple of pounds every month. Doesn't matter. Next month when you're doing it, you'll be earning more. Next month you'll be earning more. The important thing to think about is how much would you be spending with a distributor to not earn money? So rather than losing money and losing nothing, you're at least gaining something, and that will keep growing. And because you are skilled, because you are better than I will ever be, because I suck as a filmmaker, I'm the worst, because you have the skill and the talent and the ability to do it and do it really, really well, and you're not like me just jumping in, not really knowing what you're doing. You've got the knowledge, you've got the skills, you've got the people, you've already made the product, right? So at the end of the day, you can put that online and see how it does. And the fact of the matter is, you will do well over time, and at least you'll be earning something, and that will grow as your audience grows and as you get your stuff out there. And it will increase the number of people who can find your content, because a lot of the time these distributors just don't know what they're doing. At least none of the ones that I've worked with have ever known what they're doing. I've not distributed my own films, but I've worked with people who've been distributing their films, and I've had to deal with all of that nonsense. I ain't saying any names, but you guys know exactly who you are. Anyway, I've kind of ranted enough. This is something that you definitely need to think about, and hopefully it will help you. Anyway, have a lovely day. Bye.